What I've done off camera, I just fed some wire through the top. I know it's a mess. That's what I'm talking about. It's a mess over here. But don't worry about it. I'm attacking in a way where it looks kind of cool, like some sort of, I don't know, but I'll figure it out. But right now it's a mess. You know what? This is the wire that I'm talking about. This is the one that's very tight. So I'm going to go back into this one and then just fix it later on. I fed the wire. This is for the right side of the speaker. So I'm going to run some wire to the bottom. So I put enough length down below to catch the right speaker. I'm going to cut some wire now. I think this is about, it should be about right here. I'm going to need about 3. So yeah, so 1, 2 here, and then the one over there, because this particular speaker has a top Dolby Atmos speaker shooting to the ceiling, and then you have the front firing speakers, right? So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna time lapse this because I ain't nobody want to sit down and watch this video all day. So I got the wire. These are 2 wires for the right speaker. So for the like I said, for the top speaker shooting towards the ceiling, the Atmos, and then the regular set of speakers in front of the speaker. So what I gotta do now is just bring these wires here to this port right here, coming out. So let me see if I can catch it, and then just pull it right through. There we go. That's the one. The one thing I have to mention about this stand is that this wall mount is the wire channel in the back is pretty tight. It's pretty tight back there, so there's one thing to take into consideration, to point out. It is very tight. So what I'm going to do off camera is just wire them with the bolts, banana plugs. So for the back of the right speaker, I got the connectors in. I don't know if it's pretty dark back. Alright, so at this point I'm running wire to the left side of the speaker. I already ran some right here. So I'm just going to finish it off, come down to meet the back of the speaker. This is it. This is everything right here. Obviously I'm going to tighten those up later. I got the wires out like this at the ends. They're all tight, all deadbolted. Finally unveil the center speaker. There's the one here. There we go. Let me take out these caps. Oops, these caps that covers the holes for the banana plugs. Okay. It's good enough clearance right there, as you can see. Good enough clearance, that's good. Eventually I will move the TV up. Alright, the center is actually connected now, guys. Oh man, I'm soaked. In case anyone is wondering, I do have dampeners, angle dampeners. I'll put these down below in the description so you guys can check it out. So surround right, I'm hooking up right now, which I definitely know this is surround right. So red to red. Black to black. Alright, next one I located is a front to right. So front, right. Alright, so guys, I was able to identify what cable was where does it go. Alright, all I'm missing, like I said, I did mess up along the lengths. That would be the surround left, which is actually right there. So I gotta fix that later. And so far, everything's connected. If you see the wires right here, let me see if I can get a better shot. There we go. The wires right here are sticking up. These are the bi-wire for the 2 front speakers. So I got the raw wire connected in the back, and then we got the banana plugs in the front. This took time. This took time. Alright, so next will be the HDMI cable to the back of the receiver. Yeah, this is basically how it looks from behind. If you guys can kind of sort of see, you just need a little bit of tightening up, but there's enough space to hold everything. It is coming out just a little bit, but the feet still it's still on the rubber feet on the glass, which is good. So I could push it back just a little bit to get it a little more snug in the back. This is a HDMI high-speed cable hooking up to the ARC. Alright. Let me see if you guys can see that closely. There it goes. Now where are you? ARC. There it is. So you guys see that? It's right. It's connected right in there. It's just dangling right there. So I gotta tighten that up a little. Some staples to help with the width of the cable. It's pretty thick. This is it right here. High speed. Now the only thing I may have concern about, it does support 8K. So I don't know if that, again, my TV is a lot older, but let's see if it works or not. So we're going to find out. I do have these because I knew that I may need these, so I got these maybe way before the receiver even got to the house. I gotten these to help with the connection behind the receiver because I figured that it would be a tight fit. These may be useful, so I had these put away, and now I'm about to use these things right here. Alright guys. Okay, so I got my mic on, guys. So let me tell you, since you guys are just watching it and listening, I'm gonna tell you what I've done so far. I will do the rest just to make sure this cable is working first. So what I'll do, I'll just test the cable. But so far I got all the wires connected from the left and right speakers. Oh, and the one thing I have to get done before I turn the speakers on, I did bi-wire, right? So bi-wiring. So when I did that, I left the plates on, so I gotta take off those plates. That's bridging the connections from the back. Maybe you guys will want to see that, so I'll probably bring you guys closer. Take out these plates here, so let me just disconnect it. Don't get confused. This is the top. These are the bottoms. Alright, so I gotta take out these plates here because I bi-wire. There you go. This is the plate. Hope you guys can see it. I hope it's not out of focus. I'm gonna screw it back in. Now, what I understand is it helps with improvement of sound quality. So, hopefully that works out. And to be honest, I never really, a speaker like this, it's new to me, especially when it comes to bridging. I never heard about that before. But back in the days, you just have to just plug in the speaker in the back, and then call it a day. But now it's more technical. Improvement of sound quality. Okay, top, bottom, red, black. So these were bridging the connection from the high and the low frequencies. So what I'll do, I'll go to the left side and do the same thing. I'll be right back, guys. I want to plug this in. I think I'm ready to get it plugged in, guys. I just took off the bridges between the highs and the lows frequencies on both speakers. Center speakers connected to the receiver. That's connected to the receiver. I'm doing my checks. Eventually I'll fix this wire. I'll make it more longer. I'll give it more slack. So I'm thinking how to do it. I would just splice it and then just extend it with spare wire instead of going through the whole process again. So I'm just going to splice it at a point, fuse it, and then just keep it pushing. So I do have the Alexa. Where is she? What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna cut it off right here. I'm gonna leave this for part. So I'm gonna call this part 2 setup. This was a long process. If you guys like what you've seen so far, please leave a like, subscribe to the channel. I got in this particular playlist. So there's a new playlist on this channel. It's called 5.1.2 Zone. All right, so welcome to the playlist. This is what you will see in this playlist when it comes to movies, sound, setting up, changing any specs on the equalizer, on the receiver. You guys will see on this playlist. So subscribe. If you guys have any questions, any concerns, or how I did it, please leave a comment down below. Suggestions and criticism is greatly appreciated. So yeah, guys, so this was a long one. I'm gonna try to get this up maybe tonight or tomorrow. Today is Sunday, so hopefully by then you guys can see what I've done so far. All right, guys, till next time. Peace.